Hi guys. Okay, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the Make It to Maiden program and what you personally need to do between now and when it starts. I'm going to break it down step by step. There are very few tasks that you have to do, but I'm just going to let you know because people are confused. They can't keep up with the message thread, which I totally get. So I made a document that explains everything that I'm going to tell you, or you can just read the document. They're both the exact same thing, okay? So everything that you need to know to be a leader in the Make It to Maiden group is in the document that I created. It's basically like an FAQ, and then there's this video to go along with it. So in the document it says, I'm a leader for the Make It to Maiden program. What do I need to do to be ready for the registration that's going to happen on December 27th, and then for the program start date, okay? So this is what you need to do. Number one, this is inside of that document, okay? You need to create a Google form that will allow girls to sign up underneath your program. I posted a link that shows you an example of my form. You can copy it totally. If you don't want to make a Google form, you don't have to. You can just post the sign up post and you can tell girls to comment me. You'll just have to tally their names and keep track of it. So a Google form is just a really easy way to do that. Why it's so important to have your own Google form is if you use mine, then when I go and check the people who signed up, your girls are going to sign up under my Google Doc. We don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you use your own Google Doc. And then one thing that I want to point out is if you have any downlines underneath you, duchesses, princesses, crown princesses, who are going to be over their own Make It to Maiden group, make sure that they have their own document, and make sure in that post that you're going to post on the 27th on registration day that you make it really clear that this is your sign-up form, and make sure they know whose group they're going to be in. Maybe even tag the leaders who are doing their own Make It to Maiden group so that they know whose group they're supposed to be on. I just think the clearer we can be on it, the better. There's still going to be some confusion because it is a tiny bit confusing, but as long as you tag, for instance, if I tag and say, this is my form. If you're under Emily Arnold, Leah Burke, Michelle Apple, Whitney Gardner, Courtney Reichdahl, and then some other people, do not sign up on this form. Sign up on their form. If you have questions and you don't know whose group you're supposed to be under, let me know. Okay? So the first thing, one thing, is to create a Google form. Promise you that will take you a maximum of 10 minutes, max, okay? The second thing, if you want, I created a document that has all of the posts that are kind of like advertising posts leading up to the registration day. So I have the link posted, and it basically, you can just copy and paste them in your message threads and in your Facebook groups if you want. So you don't have to do anything but copy and paste if you want. And then some of you guys may have seen that or not, but Facebook is actually cracking down on like cross posting, which is copying and pasting. So change it just a little bit, add some different emojis, change the first and last sentence so that it isn't like copy and paste across the board, across 20 or whatever groups. Okay, so that's the second thing. The third thing is you're going to post on the 27th, which is Wednesday. That's the day that registration is opening. So you're going to post the post that was pre-created for you, and you're going to include that Google Doc with your sign-up form. The morning of the 27th, I'm doing it at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then just to reiterate, make sure your girls know to only sign up using your form if they're under you. So again, I suggest listing the names of the leaders under you that are participating in the Make It to Maiden group in the registration post so that your downlines don't get confused, okay? The fourth thing is you need to create what I'm calling an accountability tracker, okay? This is something that everybody that is in charge of a group, anybody who is a leader of a Make It to Maiden group, needs to create an accountability document. I already created it. I just posted a link for it. Literally all you have to do is copy and paste. It's very, very easy, and then you can upload the image if you want. This accountability tracker, you need to post in your group before the program starts, and then pin it to the top of your post. So it's going to be the pinned post. And what that is each week there'll be homework that the girls will be tasked to complete, and they'll be getting points for completing their homework. They are going to go into that document, and they're going to record their points and for the homework assignments that they've been given. And then the accountability tracker will be something that you will go into every week and tally up the points. And then on Friday night, you are responsible for sharing those results. And that's a way that we're going to hold them accountable. Okay? Everything that I just said is written in a document. So in case it's hard for you to follow what I'm saying in this video, you read it in a document. It's very, very clear. It gives steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So the next step is, what do I need to do before the program starts? Before January 1st. So number one, the things that I just said, obviously, and then you need to screen anybody who signed up in your form. So you're gonna click on your form, you're gonna look at the responses. You have 20 girls, let's say, that wanna be a part of your Make It to Maiden group. First of all, make sure that they're supposed to be in your group. And second of all, you need to make sure that they have sent not only their upline, but you their homework by December 31st. And if they have, you're gonna add them to the Make It to Maiden group, probably the day before it starts, okay? And then what do you need to do during the program? Really, really simple. Be involved, answer questions, reach out, hold girls accountable, be active and engage, seek participation in the comments between the participants. One of the huge things about this program that you can make be really, really successful is holding girls accountable and being interactive with them and having them in that space. You've already weeded out the people who aren't willing to do the homework and who aren't willing to commit. So now you've got the people who want to in the right space, and this is where you're gonna like really, really take advantage of that and help support them and hold them accountable, okay? So the second thing is on Friday nights, except for the first week, because we won't have assigned, they won't have had a week of homework yet. So every Friday night, you're gonna gather the numbers from that accountability that I talked about, that accountability tracker that's gonna be pinned to the top of the group, and you're gonna post the results on Friday night in the group. You can take a screenshot if you want. You can type in the girls' names with their results. Basically, they need to know that on Friday nights, it's gonna pop up on that screen, and I'm gonna see what everybody did and what I did. This is the way for you to hold them accountable. Every Friday morning, there's a post that is already scheduled to remind you, and it's gonna basically say, okay, stay tuned tonight for the accountability tracker. You guys are gonna see who's done what, and that's kind of your reminder. On Saturday mornings, you're gonna get another reminder for shout outs. And on Saturday night, you're just gonna shout out the girls who are doing amazing. Highlight those people who are doing their homework. Highlight anybody who has accomplished anything great. Oh my gosh, great job, Jessica. She's already added 2 girls to her team, or whatever. So that's it, you guys. You're gonna hold the girls accountable. On Friday nights, you're gonna do the accountability tracker post and show the girls where's everybody at with their points. And then on Saturday nights, you're gonna do a post that is just shouting out and highlighting anybody who's doing good. So once the program starts, you guys, it's 2 posts that you do, Friday night and Saturday night. That's it. It's so, so simple. Everything is set up to flow, and so that you can just be there and help your girls be successful. Having them in this setting is so, so huge. So if you utilize the program the way that it was designed and really work with the girls in participating, I know that the results will be amazing. Okay, so really quickly, everything that I just said, like I said, is in this document. And it says, Make It to Maiden, what do I need to know? You just click on those links and everything that I just said will be right there. But something that I want to tell you guys about real quick. Where are you? Oh gosh. Oh, here we go. Is girls are kind of, some girls are really excited regardless of what rank they are, but there's some girls who are like at the rank of lady or even countess or royal in waiting, and they think, well, I don't want to do the Make It to Maiden program. Well, this is what I want to tell you about that. This program is for everyone. Anyone who isn't easily making it to Maiden every single month, which is basically recruiting 3 qualified recruits every month, and they're not easily doing that. I don't mean easily as in like it's so easy, but like as in they can't make that happen, right? Then this is for them. They're going to relaunch their business. If they're not a brand new distributor, they need to relaunch their business. And if they can't, with ease, I guess, add 3 new people to their team every month, they need this program. It's going to teach them what they need to do, which seasoned distributors probably know what they need to do, but the most important thing is going to teach them how to do it. Because if they're a seasoned distributor and they feel like, well, yeah, I've been doing all those things, I know all those things already, but they're not having success and they're not signing up 3 qualified distributors a month, I hate to break it to them, but it's not. It's their fault. It's them. They're not doing it right. So this program is going to teach them exactly how to do the things that maybe they think or that they know, but how to do them effectively. Because what it boils down to is it's all the basics. And I think that we know that as leaders, but they just have to do it effectively. Because if they are doing all the things that they know are the right things to do, but they're not doing them right, they're not going to get the results. If they're doing the work and they're doing all the things they know they should be doing them, and they're doing them effectively, they absolutely will be signing up 3 people a month. Let's see. So basically, I just wanted to point out that no one is above this program. It's for anyone who doesn't easily sponsor 3 qualified distributors. When I say easy, I don't mean like it's easy. I know it takes work to qualify 3 distributors. I just mean if they put in the work, then they will qualify 3 distributors every month. So if they're not doing that, they need this program. They must be committed. Do not let people join this. Do not try to talk people into joining it who don't want to do it. It's going to be a waste of your time. Like, set your standards high and make sure that everybody who wants to be in it wants to be in it, and you're not trying to pull their teeth to be in it, because they can always do it another time. We want people in it who are 100% serious. They're willing to put in the time. They must be willing to sacrifice. They must show up. They must find an accountability partner to hold each other accountable. And there's going to be posts about that the first Monday when they start the program, but you can give them a heads up. They must have all of their homework done and sent to you, their upline and you, by December 31st. Like, make it be a cutoff. If they don't do it, then guess what? They don't qualify, and don't make any exceptions unless it's like a serious like family emergency. Okay, really quick, I want to tell you something about the boot camp, and then I'm going to make a separate video about the boot camp. So the boot camp is for girls with a GSV of 300,000 or higher. Part of their program in the boot camp is being a Make It to Maiden leader. They go hand in hand with each other. So if you have girls who are close, or you feel like the program is absolutely what they need, but they're not quite at 300 GSV, you think it's gonna like set a fire under them, and it's gonna make them like be committed to their business, and they can't afford to wait until after, a few months after the seminar year to be a part of something like this, but they're close to the 300 GSV, then yes, you can allow them in the program, but please, please, please be very, very selective. I do not want girls in the group who are not close and who are not willing to sacrifice and to work hard and to put in the time and effort. I'm going to create another video, like I said, talking about the CP Bootcamp and what to expect. But be writing a list of girls that you want to invite. It's by invitation only, okay? They are not invited, or they can't sign up for it. They're going to be sent an invitation by you, their leader. Now, you guys know if I am your, if you're in my lines 1 through 5, then you can be a part of my CP Bootcamp. If you're not, you can hold your own, and I will send kind of my outline of what I'm doing, and you're welcome to use it. So I will send you the personalized invitation in a few days after Christmas, and tonight I'll send you just kind of a breakdown of how it's going to run, and I'll give you more details, but guess what? All I have is the breakdown of how it's going to run. So I might get to that tonight, but it might not be until after Christmas. It's going to kind of be a last minute thing, but keep in mind that for both of these programs, there is no fluff involved. If there's a training that they are watching, I specifically tell them, you better be watching this while you're doing your hair, you're in the car, or you're doing something that you cannot be doing anything else. I don't want them sitting around watching trainings. I want them doing the work. So this program is not going to have fluffy activities that they need to do. It's going to have income producing activities and teach them how to do them effectively. The Make It to Maiden and the Crown Princess Bootcamp. So keep that in mind. There will be homework, yes, but it's going to be specific homework that will help them reach their goals if they follow it. It's not going to be reading a book, which I think is great, but that's not where we're going to spend our time. We're going to spend our time doing stuff that's going to get results. Okay, guys, I tried to make this 5 minutes. It's 15 minutes. Sorry. So that's everything you need to know. Merry Christmas. Thank you all so much for participating in that video that you sent me. I cannot tell you how much it meant to me. I bawled my way through the entire thing. You'll never, never, never know how much that meant to me. I love you guys like no other. Bye.